go around a little bit. We'll start with 6th grade, then we'll go to intermediate, then we'll go to the high school, then to the advanced band, then to the other high school band, and then you get the very quiet thing of everyone playing at the same time. It's gonna be delightful. So, as a reminder, and especially for other Depoali students, make sure your phones will lay around, please, in your pocket, away, off away. Families, if you can check your phones, turn it off. If your phone starts ringing in the middle of the concert, you have it out, take a video, press any button on the side, and we'll make it get quiet. I've been to a lot of radio film concerts where I get to hear a lot of fun. And then, like I tell the students, families, the etiquette is when a group is performing, please do not talk at all. If you have a small child that is losing it, please just take them to the sides, so that way they don't distract from the hard work that we all did. I know what it's like having small children, except for mine are bigger now, sitting over there. And everyone worked really hard. I know sometimes you may not be watching your kid, but the person right next to you might be trying to watch their kid. So please just make sure we're all being really polite. You all have a chance to chat in between each group. So without further ado, try to get the camera on this side. All right, we're going to start things off with the 6th grade band. They are playing, there you go, with the stance, we're going to be playing 2 songs that, these are different than we played at the beginning of the year, where the songs were like 5 seconds long. Now these are a full-page song, and each instrument has a different part, and it's going to be more complex. Those of you that are in high school or another grade, all the way back to when you were first to begin. So we're going to start with a piece called Conquest by Brian All Ages. The next song we're going to be playing is a song called Cardiff Castle. And this will be the last song for the 6th grade band. Pretty much every group's playing about 2 songs or 1 longer song. just going to tell you a little bit. You've probably heard of various things about the Lake Tahoe Music Camp that my wife and I run. It's at Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe. And this year it's July 20 through the 26th. And it's already filled up on the Boys Setting Camp. We're on a waiting list for the Boys Setting Camp. So if you're wanting to sign your child up and haven't signed them up yet, the higher you are on the waiting list, it does give you better chances. I think we have like 10 spots left on the girls' side. So we'd love to have you up there. We have a really great staff up there at the camp. And if you want to find out more, just look up Lake Tahoe Music Camp. And we have a great website. As part of presenting at these concerts, we give out a half scholarship. And Mr. Casper has selected an outstanding high school musician to receive a half scholarship to camp. So let's give a round of applause to Oscar Santee. All right, intermediate band, go play a few notes to rewarm yourself up real quick. If I could have your attention, please. Now, sixth grade, remember when someone else is playing, we're absolutely silent. You're welcome to say something real quick in between like we just had. So in between time will be when we talk. Okay, so one of the cool things about this own concert is you can hear how from year to year the tone and the sound of the band develops and they get to play more intricate music. So the intermediate band, these are all students that were either in sixth grade band last year or started band this year. And we're going to start with the theme from Jurassic Park. Okay, excuse me, please, everyone. All right, so to all the Depoali families, just a reminder that we're getting towards the end of the quarter. So to turn in any, the last day to turn in anything that would still be make-upable, like if they were absent, or the last day for the current log's late credit, or anything like that. Test retakes, the last day to do that is next Thursday, March 13th. And I sent that out recently as a reminder. So remember, we're getting close to the end, so if they can come in and make up time, I'm not open all the time, so I need to make sure they do that. All right, profession, we're all set. So this next one, just to warn you, you will hear a siren. Do not evacuate the building. Okay? So that's why that speaker's set up over there. I played it the other day during rehearsal without telling them first I was going to do it, and that just about ruined rehearsal because they couldn't concentrate the rest of the time. So that's my fault. That's my fault. Okay, so do not evacuate if you hear that. This one is a fun one. It's called Wrath of the Mechanical Monsters. So you will hear a lot of percussion making a lot of mechanical type sounds. And these are really fun. Here we go. Go ahead and get quiet now, please, guys.
work we are going to do what we call a Mad Minute fundraiser. So in just a moment, we're going to have some students running up and down the steps in the bleachers with some hats for any loose change, spare change, dollar bills that you might have. If you don't have any cash, we do have QR codes that you can scan and you can donate directly to the MAN program, and Mr. Bartholomew will split the total amount between our two programs.
And if that sounds completely shameless, you are correct. But we're getting to the time of the year where a lot of the money starts running a little low, and all this doesn't happen for free. So if we can scan that code or put money in those hats, we would greatly appreciate it. So we'll get them in place, and then we'll give you a set timer.
If we have one of the hats or QR codes, if you could just hold them up so people know who to be looking for as you are making your way around the bleachers. Hold up. Make sure that we're also evenly dispersed. Maybe someone down here in this far corner. Don't want to leave anyone out.
Alright, I have the timer ready, Mr. Password, unless someone says timer.
Two guys are really close for our Mad Minute entertainment.
Sixth graders, those are the sousaphones over there across the way we're talking about. Shredded two legs. Alright, you let me know. Alright, here we go. And if you can. What the school district pays for to run this many students is our two salaries. That's it. Well, I think they might give you another 500,000. So that would give you a few weeks. So it's almost laughable. So really, you all make it happen. So we appreciate that. So we're going to move on with the advanced stand now. So if I can have you get quiet again, please. If I could have you get quiet again, please, everyone. Students, if you could please be quiet. Parents, families, give me your attention. We'll get started. All right, the advanced band are all students who play in at least the 7th grade band, so they'll have at least 1 year of experience on the current instrument. The first song we're going to do is a really fun one. It's kind of a Latin type jazzy song. It's called Chips and Salsa. Right, while the percussion switches to our next tune, let's see, 6th grade families. If your child qualified for the fly high trip, remember that the paperwork and payment is due by Friday, please. It's a quick turnaround on that one. Due by Friday for that one. Advanced band families. Advanced band families. I need all the Disney paperwork and final payment by tomorrow. So we gotta get all the airline stuff locked in, and as you know, airline stuff is not very refundable. So please make sure we have all that final stuff by tomorrow. And intermediate band families, your stuff is in May, so you don't need to worry about it yet. Alright, the next one we're going to do is a fun arrangement of a couple of tunes from Aladdin. So on this one you will hear Arabian Nights, Never Had a Friend Like Me, and A Holy World. I'm just going to go ahead and wait till it's quiet, guys. I really don't like starting when people are talking. And we'll also let the percussion be set. Alright, thank you for getting quiet. Can you please enjoy Aladdin?
we'll continue with the concert band. I'll let them warm up, and we'll continue the program in just a second. All right, so this is the concert band. This is the non-audition group, so anyone who just wants to be in band and continue making music and continue doing everything that they're used to, this is the place for them. There is no audition, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Everyone from freshmen all the way to seniors, and some even on secondary instruments. So you may recognize them from wind ensemble, now playing other things. The piece that we're going to perform for you all tonight is called The Mad Scientist. It's kind of a fun piece, obviously about a mad scientist and all the possible kind of experiments and things that might be going on. So you can kind of imagine the scientist moving around his lab and things maybe becoming more and more chaotic as more experiments maybe go awry, or he's trying to do certain things. And so we've had a lot of fun putting this together. There are also a lot of really unique sound effects, both for the winds, the brass and woodwind instruments, as well as in the percussion section. So there's a lot going on. And at the very end, it is supposed to sound like chaos. I have in my score instructions to go so fast that the students can't keep up. So we'll see what happens. This is The Mad Scientist.
Get out stand shorts. Don't play. Give us just a moment to get you set up, everyone. Can we move the cymbals over to this side to balance it out and scoot the snares and the tenors in? So cymbals over there, cymbals. John, you guys can move cymbals over there. And then scoot it this way a little bit. I can't guarantee much, but we can guarantee it's going to be loud.
All right, before we get going with our final and spectacular, I guess, I do have a rough total of the Mad Minute amount. We're still tallying up a couple of QR scans and online donations. However, we have a pretty good idea. The total amount, if I can get a drum roll. The total amount is $1,410.17. And so divided between both Damonte and Depoali, that is about $705 each for our program. So thank you all so much.
Guys, that was really great. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. play it together. So we'll just have to see. Damonte, look at me in the eyes. You were once a beginning band student. You have to put your tempo and your rim shots not loud so they don't scare the little children. Sam, I'm looking at you, Sam. Okay. Sixth graders, look at the man with the red hair. He was once a sixth grader. And it's a scary time. All right. Mr. Casper, are you